Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Ford Fiesta 1 litre ST, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 1 litre T EcoBoost ST line, 2018 on an 18 plate, has done 31,765 miles, fuel economy, urban 52.3 miles per gallon, extra urban 78.5 miles per gallon, and combined is 65.7 miles per gallon. 0 to 62 time of 10 seconds, top speed of 121 miles per hour out of 123 brake horsepower, 3-cylinder 12-valve engine. Great car to drive and fantastic specification too for a little car. Black grille. We've got the grey metallic multi-spoke kind of snowflake design alloy wheels. The black window surrounds, rear privacy glass, the integrated tailgate spoiler there, rear wash wipe, electric boot release, fair amount of room, quite deep load area, split rear seats, the hard load cover there, and then at the back you've got the little Fiesta ST styling with the splitter and the exhaust tip, the chrome exhaust tip there. I know I'm going to regret this. Gee whiz. A lot easier if somebody was there to shut the door for you. Headrest right in the middle of your back. Once you put those up, nice comfortable seat. I've had to put the seat forward to actually get in the back. But I suppose in that position, there's quite a bit of room, to be honest, and there's certainly room for children in the back. Nice comfy seats. They're grey cloth and then like a checkered pattern in the centre panels and the contrast red and kind of ivory stitching. Not so bad with the rear privacy glass here. All in all, it's not as uncomfortable as I expected. So long as you put the seat all the way forward, it's not too bad to get out of. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Okay, we've got two keys for it. It's the Ford remote. It's keyless go, so you just need to find somewhere to put them. Foot on the clutch. Start button. We've got here height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel. A proper handbrake. Gosh, where's it start? It's got one of these iPad things. Now, it's a good idea and not a good idea, in my opinion. I don't like the touch things. I far prefer buttons. However, it's not got sat nav. So the best idea for all the manufacturers, really, we've all got one of these in our pockets these days, and that will do anything you want it. As far as audio goes, you can store flipping tracks that you won't be able to listen to in 50 years on one of these. So it would be a good idea for them to do away with the audio system completely and just give you an interface and a screen. So I quite agree with that. So yeah, it's not got sat nav, but you don't need it. It's I was in one the other day, and you could actually do it through Bluetooth. This you have to do it with a cable. But here we go. We switch that on. Not only does it charge your phone, it also switches to CarPlay. And you'll see there. I'll turn that down, but it's playing the track off my iPhone, and I can also control this by voice, of course. And if need be, I can use this touch screen. There you go. There's sat nav. Now, so one of the disadvantages with this screen, that's pretty dark. It must be set to night mode, I would think, somewhere. But you just know that somebody will be fiddling with that screen and crash into somebody. So it's a good idea and it's not a good idea. It's a good idea if you're not an idiot, but how to put this nicely, the sort of person who will probably want to buy this car would be somebody like me when I was 18. An idiot. Right, so here we go. The door mirrors look quite tiny, I've got to say, and the steering wheel feels enormous, nice and thick and very comfortable to use, very kind of tactile. Your volume and telephone controls on the right hand side, climate control, well, air conditioning, automatic air conditioning, and not a heated front screen as well. Whether that's actually the switch or not, I don't know. I do like Fords, as people will have gathered. The gearboxes are fantastic. They seem to think of everything first, or at least if somebody else thinks of it first, they buy the company and put it on their cars. The heated front screens just invaluable, really. Once you've had one, you never really want a car that hasn't got a heated front screen anymore. So it's a great driving position. There's two cup holders here, as I say, proper handbrake, which is good. So you've got sat nav if you use it through your phone, but I find another thing I find, you know, I was doing what car was I doing yesterday? 2011 Volvo, and the system is, not only was it very, very slow to use, winding everything in, you know, like dialing and so on and setting it, but it was also way out of date. Whereas everybody gets a new phone, or you know, your phone updates, you look at it and there's been a new iOS update, and all the maps are constantly up to date. Some of the cars you get in these days, you look at the sat nav and there's a housing estate up the road, it's not even on anymore. So I prefer the sat nav working through your phone. It's better. You don't have to set any destinations. I will show you how you do it, but all you have to do is if it works, because I've got it turned down, it's also operating my camera, so it may not work. We'll do the sat nav later. As I say, it's at the moment it's controlling 5 cameras, so it's not working properly. So I looked before quickly on the settings for this, and I couldn't find anywhere to turn that to make it brighter. It will be an option, I'm sure. And sometimes when you've got your lights on, it will go to the dark mode, the night mode, but I'd switch the lights off as well. So very bright today, and at that I think we've got lane departure warning. I'm sure something just happened then. Wondering what this chap's gonna do. So that mirrors your phone anyway, and there you go, your messages, you get a message on it, you can send a message, you can do it by Siri, I promise you. And audio books, music. So it's just a lot better system. And when you think of the money they'd save by not putting an audio system in, they could put better speakers in, they could give you things like heated steering wheel, which are handy, heated seats, all for less than a good stereo would cost you. It's got 17-inch wheels on this. Which look very nice in the grey metallic paint. Just sneaked in there rather than one of them slowing down. So there we go, nearly at 70 miles an hour. Let's see. So the lane keeping system's on. Just yeah, there we go. I turned in without indicating. It flashes on the screen, and the steering wheel also wobbles. Rear wash wipe. You knock the lane keeping system on and off with a little button in the end there. Tuck in here. So that sets the speed limit there. I thought it was cruise control to start off with, but it's not. So there we go. Hey Siri, navigate to Grosvenor Garage.
Getting directions to Grosvenor Garage.
There you go, Grosvenor Garage. Click go.
Route to Grosvenor Garage. Use the left lane to take exit 31 onto A59 towards Preston Central.
So there you go, that's a lot better. It's a lot better than having a system that goes out of date in a couple of years, or you have to buy a new SD card every year, which is £100 about,
Take the exit
and download it.
onto A59 towards Preston. Use the left lane to keep left onto A59 towards Preston.
Just imagine how much money the motor industry would save.
Keep left.
And how much more time salesmen would have to sell cars and not explain to people how the stereo works. I had a chap in that we sold a Range Rover to, and he brought the car back because the CD wasn't working. And the reason it wasn't working is it was a multi-play CD, a 6-stack.
At the lights, turn right.
And one of them was jammed in.
At the lights, use the right lane to turn onto Preston New Road.
I mean, manufacturers don't fit CDs. They all used to be cassettes, and they stopped fitting cassettes and put CD
Turn
in.
right, then keep right onto Preston New Road.
Who's going to be the first one brave enough to stop putting audio systems in? Just give us good speakers. And just think of all the money that will be saved. Fantastic gearbox, and it's very difficult to remember. This is just a 1 litre car. It goes like the clappers. Sounds pretty good too.
Lane, then turn right onto Preston New Road.
That's telling me to go back down the motorway, but
Turn right onto Preston New Road.
this is the Grosvenor Garage test route.
Make a sharp right turn. In 1.3 miles, keep right onto Roach Road.
This is by far the shortest route, but it must think that the other route, the motorway, is quicker.
In 1 mile, keep right onto Roach Road.
I'll knock that lane keeping system off. It's really annoying. Oh no! Hey, I know why it thinks it's better going the other way now. They've shut the road. Oh well. That's another thing. Obviously, it's already got an alert knowing that that road is closed. I don't think an ordinary sat-nav system would have done that. This car, sadly, will, by the time I get back, will be full of mud. This is a bit of a farmer's road. And he's not going to stop, is he? She's not going to stop. She was very pretty, so why would she? I suppose this is the sort of road that the Fiesta ST kind of comes alive on. The suspension's pretty hard, I've got to say. And with the lower profile tyres
right onto Roach Road.
on the 17-inch wheels, you can feel a bit more through the suspension and the steering wheel.
In half a mile, turn right onto Quaker Brook Lane.
When we get back, I'll show you how to pair a mobile, how to delete a mobile, and well, you've already seen how to set the sat-nav. You just tell it where you want to go. So very, very easy system.
Turn right onto Quaker Brook Lane.
Blimey, is that a lane? That's not a lane. No, that can't be it. No, that's it. I suppose that's a bit like how you see all these people getting in trouble
In half a mile,
following the
then
sat-nav
right onto Horton.
directions. Now I will tell you, this car's only just come in. It hasn't been cleaned. We haven't looked at it. And the previous owner hadn't put any water in the bottle. fun car to drive, I've got to say. And Ford actually lent me one of these a few years ago, and I had it for a week, and it's very, very good on fuel. Not quite as good as they say it is, but it is good. You'd be pleased with it.
3 miles, turn left onto Chorley Road.
It's just, well, it's very difficult to beat Fords, to be fair. I got reported to the police on social media the other day by 2 cyclists, and the reason I got reported was I was stuck in a massive traffic jam, and going into Preston now, there's 1 lane going into Preston. There's 2 lanes coming out of Preston, which tells you something, but 1 lane going in, because the other lane that they've used, they've taken it up as a twin cycle track and COVID lane for cyclists. Now, I saw for the first time the other day, as I was queuing up because you couldn't turn left, if there's a bus and a car, if the bus is going straight on and a car turning right, which is effectively a dead end, no traffic can get to the main routes, either into Preston left, coming from Southport, from Liverpool, off the motorway. So that's Preston Council for you. So I was testing a car, and I was stuck in this traffic jam. I cut the traffic jam out because nobody wants to see you sat in a traffic jam doing nothing. But I caught 1 cyclist in this, and it's the first one I've seen. I live down the road, and it's the first cyclist I've seen on there all the time I've been going past. It's just a waste of time. So I took a still off the video and put it on social media. Anyway, next minute, the Lycra Brigade reported me to the somebody guild of car insurance, I think, and also the police. And I couldn't be bothered, so whoever it was, I just blocked. And then another one did the same, so I thought I can see where this is going. So I also put a picture of my setup, 5 cameras, and this 360 camera, it takes it all round. Anyway, I've not had any more. I've not had any apologies. I've not been arrested. And I've not had my insurance cancelled yet, but I don't know. And I wouldn't mind, but when I'm coming out of my place in the morning, it's just on the Guild Wheel, and where there are actually lots of cyclists, and I'm not kidding.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Chorley Road.
They just think they own the road. No doubt all you cyclists will be unfollowing me now, but anyway, what a great car. Just trying to think what else we've got. We've got a little Corsa just come in, but we've had an inquiry on it before I've managed to video it or take photos. We've still got vans. We're still waiting for another Range Rover coming. It's just ticking over nicely. We're doing the click and collect. We're not doing deliveries.
In 1/2 mile, turn right onto Chorley Road.
There's only 2 of us, but we will make sure your car is ready and waiting for you should you decide to buy one. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't report me for anything, because I am quite a law-abiding citizen and I do my best.